Hi, this is our evidence, and we are going to talk about some authors of the Modernismo, like Rubén Darío. I was feeling the necessity to read something, and I found a book from Rubén Darío, and we are going to talk about that.
Yeah, today we are deep diving in progressive modernism, which is a literary genre that started around 1880, which the Nicaraguan Robert Darío created for the objective of creative freedom in his work, which other people like and repeat, such as Charles Baudelaire, Arthur Rimbaud, or Paul Verlaine, who are some authors of this movement that if you didn't know. It's not technically property of Latin America, because most of the authors, including the creator, are Latin Americans. But artists like so much that they decide to appropriate the movement as their own, so now it's worldwide.
There are some things that the Modernismo has that make it unique, such as the principal genre that the movement has was poetry. Every poet has his own individuality and denies any school. It's frequently talked about exotic subjects that end up turning them into stereotypes. They try to make literature without nationality, which, if you think about it, it's actually really awesome. Because sometimes books tend to have a lot of racism or simply too much of their patriotism. But if they make it without nationality, people can read it without them feeling huge, which is great.
I have to talk about Rubén Darío. Félix Rubén García Sarmiento was born on January 18 of 1867 and was recognized as being a brilliant poet. And we can say that because people call him the Prince of Hispanic Letters. He was the most influencer which comes on the 18th century. He wrote Azul, Prosas Profanas, and Cantos de Vida, between others, and some facts about him are that he was one of the corresponsals of the news company La Nación. Also, he became the minister in Spain. Did you know that?
No, that's a little odd.
Yeah, and finally, when he came to Mexico, Porfirio Diaz denied to see him. He didn't welcome him, but at least the people did give him a warm welcome.
Great. Now, apparently, we need to talk about another author, which in this case will be Charles Baudelaire. Charles Perry Baudelaire was born on April 9th of 1821 and was known of being a poet, a writer, and an art critic. But most of her works were really famous and we considered the gender to be modernista, mostly because he never created what gender he wrote. Some works of his are Las Flores del Mal, Los Paraísos Artificiales, and Los Pequeños Poemas en Prosa.
We can explain a little bit more about the context of some works of his type. For example, we have Rubén Darío's Azul. It was released in 1888, and it details Darío in plain, frequently topics and phrases of Greek mythology, but also from fairy tales. Some characters that appear or are mad. That Queen of Fairies for Puck, the Goblin from the work of Shakespeare, one of the thematics that are included in this reflection, a lot of bittersweet about the artist's condition in society.
Wow, it's really interesting about Ruben's real life. Also, I'm so amazed about how he was the one who created the modernismo and how this movement make other poets and periodists wanna make more things about modernismo. I'm so amazed.
Okay, thanks for watching our evidence. I hope you have learned something about modernismo, which was something really interesting and important in literature history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there is.
That's great. Now, apparently, we need to talk about another author, which in this case.
Yeah, and finally, when he came to Mexico, Porfirio Diaz denied to see him. He didn't welcome him, but unless the people did give him a warm welcome. Hi, this is Aurelian, and we are going to talk about some authors in the Modernismo. As Rubén Darío, or
Ya.